On March 16, 2020, Monday, communities were put into quarantine restrictions and lockdowns. Community GCQ, ECQ, MGCQ, or MACQ. Schools and churches were closed. Face-to-face classes were stopped. Borders were closed, and we are restricted to go out from our homes as vulnerable. Face masks becomes essential, and hand sanitizers are very important. As the community quarantine goes by, many of us encountered anxiety and depressions. Suicide cases increased. Teenage and unplanned pregnancy becomes rampant. On the brighter side, COVID-19 pandemic gives us efficient time to know ourselves even more. It gives us chances to love ourselves even more. Yes, COVID-19 pandemic has taught us to embrace the so-called self-love. As COVID-19 continues to dominate the world, we adapted to the new normal education. Modular distance learning becomes our mode of learning delivery. Distance learning, as they say. As the new school year opened, I asked myself, is it still worthy to study? That question helped me to establish our research title, both practical research tool, and encouraged investigations and immersion subject. Our research title goes like this: the effects of modular distance learning approach to the senior high school students of Bien Unido Academy Inc. School year 2021-2022. Was our learning in the last 2 years sufficient enough? If at one single tap in our cell phone screens, answers are loaded instantly. Do the students learn enough knowledge to solve mathematical equations? If at one single capture, using the photomath software, answers are ready. Do the students gain more wisdom if even personal opinions were searched in the internet? Are the students aware of what is happening in the community if they are just keep on using their cell phone the whole day, playing online games, and busy scrolling on the feed? Or maybe you sleep 3 in the morning, not until the episode 16 of your favorite newly premiered Korean drama is finished. Sad to say, the COVID-19 pandemic has greatly changed the youth. The youth that was once labeled by Dr. Jose Rizal, our national hero, as the hope of our nation. My dear fellow graduates, please be involved and get involved because you matters. Batalyon, kumusta ka? December 16, 2021, a super typhoon named Odette has severely devastated our place. Houses were damaged, churches were destroyed, electricity power was interrupted, and signal communications or communication signals were corrupted. Everybody becomes worried on what will they feed to their family members after their source of income was greatly affected by the typhoon. Very traumatizing catastrophe, as I should say. Thus, it taught us the practicality. Yet, we still survive. We still strive to live the life we have because we love to live. As Bob Marley said, live the life you love the life you live. Sounds familiar. COVID-19 and Super Typhoon Odette tells how resilient Filipinos are. Just what is stated in our theme. Graduates, please read the theme. K-12 graduates, pursuing dreams and fostering resilience in the face of adversity. Before I fall in love with myself, there are people who love me first. Despite of how hard-headed I was, how lazy I was, despite I wake up by 9 or 10 in the morning because I love sleeping. The persons I am referring for was my family. Let me thank my family for the continued support whatever I do, whether in school, community, church, and ministry. My heartfelt thanks to my mother for letting me do what I love to do. In the times that I was not in the full confidence to face the school collector in times of examinations. In the times that I was not able to see or to appear in front of our school librarian after I lost 3 books last grade 8. Thank you for letting me stand during my days when I am so down and unhopeful. For being the light in my darkest moment and for being the beacon of hope whenever I feel tortured and emotionally damaged. I also fall in love with my friends. I could still remember how much we enjoyed the moment when we were together. On the days, many of us are cutting classes during the last period, during our grade 9, 3 years ago, to went to Trinidad and to have some ukay-ukay. Or to take our lunch at famous fast food chain in Talibon, Jollibee. We also enjoyed teasing our parents' name, like Tiban, Jerry, Deria, Bibi, Marites, o iban pa. Like we stand on the tagline of BDO, a bank. Its tagline says, we find ways. We find ways. We find ways to escape classes. We also enjoyed using our parents' name, and you also called me Simon by name. Then, one gonna walks out and will cry as Aldrina. What is that? Yet, we just laugh, and feels like nothing happened. We used to compliment each other and tell how we see each other. We are frank to each other. Through my ups and downs, you were there. We were there at each other's side. This is because we fall in love with the friendship we built for years. However, it is also undeniable how we love our dear alma mater. How much I sincerely love our school. I used to defend the name and integrity of our school. And as much as I can, I am very willing to help the school. It takes me honor to be called as a Buhanian, to be tagged a student of Bien Unido Academy Inc.Liberty. And it takes me pride saying, Bien Unido Academy, if someone asks me if where did I study. Ladies and gentlemen, falling in love is not just about happiness and happy moments. Sometimes, love is disappointing. We may feel disappointments or we may feel pain, but we stay, strive and survive because we love our dear Bien Unido Academy. Or you have attended these commencement exercises, even you are offended. We choose to say because we fall in love. Fellow graduates, we may be the most naughty batch. We have walked out a teacher in the middle of a discussion, Ma'am Marianne. But we may be the best batch, as I should say, because Bien Unido Academy has nurtured us at its best. Bien Unido Academy has instilled in us the knowledge and wisdom we surely need on the next step we will take. It taught us the most valuable lessons we need to learn. Bien Unido Academy has successfully raised us to be a good citizen, a better faithful, and a good family member. BOA has engrafted the enough skills and inculcated the best virtues for us to become the best versions of ourselves. Bien Unido Academy Incorporated has sealed a quality education, a well-rounded character formation, and excellence. My dear fellow graduates, before you leave the portals of our school, don't forget why you came. How Bien Unido Academy changed the way you see the world. Promises are meant to be broken, they said. Just like the most trending topic nowadays, the split of Jason and Moira. In 2019, Jason and Moira tied and made exchange vows to each other. Unfortunately, Jason just recently made a statement in a social media post confirming his split with Moira. That issue becomes a trending topic and is the most talked in social media and in the real world. In this digital era, let us make God a trending topic most talked. Maybe you believe in Christianity, INC, Baptist, or any other religious denominations, or even science. Everyone, God fulfilled His promises to us. God doesn't leave us despite on how great sinners we are. You may be searching for a profound love, for a great love, then go and search, then you will find Him. Remember, God is love. Don't be afraid to ask for blessings. Don't hesitate to ask for forgiveness. And most importantly, thank Him always. Graduates, how is your faith today? In this world, where sana all is our first reaction after singing a couple together, whether in social media or the street, we say sana all may jowa. Where teenage pregnancy becomes normal to others. To have a girlfriend or boyfriend becomes a new trend. Where gossipers are now called marites. Or mosang. Where misinformations and fake news is rampant. We, the young, are called to be the veritas portarios. Maybe you are asking what is the meaning of the words veritas portarios in the cover page of our yearbook. Veritas means truth, and portarios means porter. Our yearbook has stated that we must be a porter of truth. speaker of truth. Be the chair poster of relevant posts in Facebook. Now, we have come to the event's moment in our last 6 years of stay here at Bien Unido Academy. We have come to our graduation day. Our graduation day is just the culmination of our nights that we are burning our midnight candles. A commemoration of the times we are listed as latecomers after coming to school in the second period, or maybe leaving the school before the last period ends. It is the mark of our busy days drilling and conducting formations in our ROTC in the field under the heat of the sun. It is just the end of paying fines after not wearing complete uniform, transferring seats, and not speaking English just like in grade 9. Or it's just the tip-top of our days wearing lip tints in dark shades of color, just like in grade 9 again. Or it is just the summit of the moments we used to complain and raise our concerns in our grades after receiving and getting below 85 grades, a criteria for disqualifications in pursuing board courses in college. On the other side, our graduation is just the end of good times staying in the jail booth after accidentally step out in an area labeled with "Please don't step," or accidentally talking in an area where there were pasted "Please don't talk," or we touch in the walls of our classrooms that was once labeled "Please don't touch." Yes, we sent to jail booth and will be sent out if we pay 2 pesos. Or our graduation is just the terminations of your romantic days, admiring someone from the other section or in the higher grades. The flatline of our shy days, giving a promissory note to the school cashier or collector during examinations. Our formal exit in our yearly mass dances and calisthenics during foundation days. The formal wearing of our traditional attires during Buwan ng Wika. We used to wear long sleeve, barong Tagalog, black slacks, then girls wear long saya or Filipiniana. Surely, athletes gonna miss those days competing on athletic meets and sleeping in the houses of Ma'am Raquel, house of late Sir Ben, or staying overnight at Ma'am Emily's residence while having panic while John Lee is experiencing something rare while sleeping. Yes, we are very panicked at the time. Or our graduation is just a formal end, cheering our candidates competing in Miss Bien Unido or Hermosa de Bien Unido pageant. In the last 2 years, we missed out so many activities and events: nutritional, acquaintance party, and disco, intramurals wearing our red, blue, or violet, black, or any other colors representing our teams. Foundation days, Christmas party, JS prom, and celebrating Valentine's Day with your jowa. with your girlfriend or boyfriend, or the MU in the school, while the teacher is still in discussion. This graduation is the end of a golden milestone, or high school time. This graduation is also the preparation for a long and hard journey we will take very soon in our college education. I am praying all the best in our future endeavors. Everyone, please fall in love with education. Please put affection on striving for the better and to becoming greater. Please put love on everything you do, in everything you made, as we dream together for a brighter future that lies ahead. Put God in the center of everything you do. This is John Bien Unido, a proud one saying, "My mess is now my message, and our test is now my testimony."